In the world of television, few shows have endured and had such a profound impact as to become a part of popular culture. Like The Simpsons. The Simpsons was co-produced by two prominent studios at the time, 20th Century Fox Television and Gracie Films. This show has become a part of American pop culture with a fairly significant influence. It first aired in 1989. You may have been surprised to see that certain scenes, seemingly meant only for laughs, have eerily come true. A famous president, a shocking terrorist attack, a global pandemic, and even futuristic technology, all of these appeared in the show before they became reality. So how could an animated show originally created for entertainment make such accurate predictions? Is it merely coincidence, or is there a deeper conspiracy behind it all? Today, we will uncover the truth behind The Simpsons, the animated series that seemingly predicts the future. The main storyline of The Simpsons revolves around a five-member family. Here we have the father, Homer, the mother, Marge, the eldest son, Bart, the middle child, Lisa, and the youngest daughter, Maggie. The family lives in a small town called Springfield. The show portrays the everyday life of a working-class American family, while humorously satirizing real-life societal issues. Some critics have even described The Simpsons as an encyclopedia of American society. There's so much we can learn. American culture, sports, and fashion are all distinctively portrayed in unmistakable ways. However, the most remarkable aspect of The Simpsons doesn't lie in those cultural values. What stands out the most are its eerily accurate predictions about the future, which have matched real-world events in ways that are truly unsettling. One of the most famous predictions made by The Simpsons is Donald Trump becoming President of the United States. In an episode aired in 2000 titled Bart to the Future, Lisa, the daughter of the Simpson family, becomes the president and says, "We're inheriting quite a budget crunch from President Trump." Some of you might be surprised, as the predictions you're familiar with often show scenes like Donald Trump riding an escalator during his 2016 campaign or posing for photos with world leaders. However, those scenes never actually stated that Trump became president. The detail about Trump winning the presidency was only mentioned indirectly, as we just discussed earlier. At that time, Donald Trump was only known as a real estate tycoon and a reality TV star with his signature hairstyle, having no political background whatsoever. Portraying him as president was seen as nothing more than a joke. Yet 16 years later, in 2016, he actually became President of the United States. This coincidence not only shocked viewers, but also led many people to look at The Simpsons in a completely different light. This show even uncovered secrets of the universe before scientists did. It predicted the existence and nearly accurate mass of one of the most important discoveries in modern physics, the Higgs boson, also known as the God particle. In the episode The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace, which aired in 1998, Homer Simpson, in his attempt to become an inventor, writes a strange equation on a blackboard. Few people noticed at the time, but that equation yields a result of 125 gigaelectronvolts, an almost perfect match with the mass of the Higgs boson, which scientists at CERN wouldn't officially announce until 14 years later, in 2012. Is this just a coincidence, or is there something deeper at play? Could it be that the writers of The Simpsons, many of whom have backgrounds in mathematics and physics, truly glimpsed the future? Or is this a form of planting ideas into the public subconscious, as many conspiracy theories suggest? But it doesn't stop there. The Simpsons also accurately predicted the winner of the 2016 Nobel Prize in Physics, a detail that even left the scientific community stunned. In the episode titled Boy Meets Curl, which aired in 2010, the main plot revolves around Homer and Marge competing in the quirky Olympic sport of curling. However, a brief scene at the beginning of the episode hides a striking detail. In this scene, a group of students, including Lisa, are making predictions for that year's Nobel Prize winners. Using a prediction board, on the board, we can see the name Bengt Holmstrom listed as a candidate for the Nobel Prize in Economics, along with several other names in various categories. 6 years later, in 2016, Bengt Holmström was indeed awarded the Nobel Prize in Economics. Even more astonishingly, the Nobel Prize in Physics that year aligned with Lisa's prediction, referring to research on exotic matter, which was exactly what the three winning physicists had discovered. Once again, The Simpsons prompts the public to ask, is this simply clever humor, or could it be a clue to something beyond our understanding? In addition, there are countless other strange predictions: the 9/11 terrorist attacks, the FIFA scandal, and the arrest of an official, all of which appeared in the show before they happened in real life. The emergence of killer artificial intelligence, which almost perfectly mirrors today's growing concerns about AI, was also portrayed in the series long before it became a global topic. Beyond the examples we've discussed, you can easily find and explore numerous other eerily accurate predictions by The Simpsons across various social media platforms. To better understand why The Simpsons is able to make such eerily accurate predictions, we need to take a deeper look. Who is really behind this show? Who are the minds that created an animated world capable of reflecting the future? The first name that cannot be overlooked is Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons. Groening started out as a cartoonist, but few people know that he is also highly educated and widely respected for both his creativity and critical thinking. However, some conspiracy theories have delved into Groening's background and uncovered a number of strange details. Many speculate that Groening had connections to research institutions, academic circles, and even organizations linked to media and social data. Some even claim that he was a member or collaborator of secret societies, groups said to include individuals who influence global agendas. But Groening is not the only one of interest. What's truly remarkable is that the team of writers and producers behind The Simpsons includes individuals with highly impressive backgrounds. Some of the writers were former students at prestigious universities such as Harvard and Met. Some were mathematicians. Others had experience working in government agencies or major tech companies. They weren't just comedy writers. They were strategic minds with the ability to analyze society and anticipate future trends. A notable example is David X. Cohen, who was a writer for The Simpsons and later became the co-creator of Futurama, another series filled with uncanny predictions about technology and the future. Cohen graduated with a degree in physics from Harvard and earned a master's in computer science from UC Berkeley. Clearly, the minds behind The Simpsons weren't just funny. They were deeply knowledgeable in science, society, technology, and even politics. Some even suggest that they don't just reflect the future, they help create it. When characters in the show predict a technology or an event, could it actually be a form of psychological experiment embedded in entertainment? A subtle way to plant seeds in the collective consciousness? As The Simpsons continues to repeatedly predict major world events, it becomes impossible to ignore the question, could there be a deeper conspiracy at play? Is it possible that The Simpsons is not merely a form of entertainment, but a tool designed to program the collective mindset of the public? As The Simpsons continues to repeatedly predict major world events, it becomes impossible to ignore the question, could there be a deeper conspiracy at play? Is it possible that The Simpsons is not merely a form of entertainment, but a tool designed to program the collective mindset of the public? The Simpsons is often seen as the prime example of this phenomenon. They don't just predict events, they emphasize them, repeat them, and embed them into the audience's subconscious through humorous, yet haunting imagery. When a character like Homer Simpson, a symbol of the average middle-class citizen, encounters something bizarre or unsettling, viewers don't question it. Instead, they feel familiar, and from that familiarity, unconscious acceptance begins to take root. Some non-mainstream scholars even argue that powerful forces behind global media, including influential organizations like the Bilderberg Group, the Illuminati, or even giant tech corporations, have used The Simpsons as a soft power tool to shape public perception. According to this theory, the so-called predictions are not coincidences at all, but a method of weakening resistance by making people believe that major future events are inevitable. What's even more suspicious is that in several episodes, The Simpsons contains symbols believed to be linked to secret societies, such as triangles, the all-seeing eye of providence, or depictions that parody mysterious rituals. At first glance, these might seem like jokes, but to those who follow conspiracy theories, they appear to be deliberate messages. So, could there truly be a hidden force behind the show, issuing directives, silently manipulating and controlling the world? What makes conspiracy theories so captivating is precisely their ambiguity. There is no concrete evidence, yet they cannot be entirely dismissed. And in the modern world, where information can be manipulated and media can steer public opinion, a seemingly harmless animated show may, in fact, be a doorway to a truth that is difficult to accept. The Simpsons may simply be a brilliant piece of entertainment, or it could be part of a massive mind-shaping system quietly influencing the way we perceive the world. The truth may lie somewhere between those two extremes. And perhaps the final question is no longer how does The Simpsons predict the future, but rather, who has been guiding us, and since when? And let us wait and see what astonishing revelations this show will bring us in the future.